This video is not for close-minded individuals, the ones who can't take anybody else's opinion except for their own. If you can't keep a mature conversation, then darling, this video is not for you. You will be blocked immediately. Remember to keep it cute, keep it mute, or get the boot. Now preparing to transport to Nina's Rawview in 3, 2, 1. I love you, Nina.
Hey guys, it's me, Pierre, aka Nina Bonina Brown, Osama bin Laden. What y'all call me? Transphobic? What they call me? Homophobic? What they call me? Racist? Brown, hello, we're back, piggies. Oink, oink, toot it up. Oink, oink, booty cup. Oink, oink, juice it up. Oink, oink, do it up. Now do it up. Now oink, oink, toot it up. I'm blind right now and I can't see. I think I'm looking at the camera. I think the camera's looking at me and I can't even tell. I think I'm looking at the camera. The camera's looking at me. I look like I am looking at a white vanilla ice cream TV. It's the only thing I could think of at the time that rhymed. So yeah, how do the Bully Brothers do this with these contacts? I don't buy it. They must have some special brand contacts that they can see through these, because all I see is a speckle of the ring light and a little bit of hope. So I'm not gonna keep these in. I just want to put them in for a little bit, give a little fantasy with this. This is the hat that I was telling y'all about. I would have had my hair like sprawled out, but I got my hair, it's actually curled right now. It had like little scrawls in it to keep it curled. I haven't took them out yet. But yeah, the hat, it might, now when I got it, cause my hair wasn't done or cut, it like was fine. But now that my hair is cut and like twisted down my scalp, the hat's a little too big now. So I kind of got to fold it a little bit, but it's fine. But yeah, this is it. Anyway, as we know, we're back for Dragula. Yes. Dragula. So any of you tired whores and girls and guys and in-betweens, whatever y'all want to call yourselves, come here and you just know you already don't like me. You already don't see for me. You're already going to just try to find anything wrong. Get your ass out of here. Walk out. Don't even waste your time. It's not even worth it. Just leave. Because I will be critiquing girls. I will be reading girls. And I'm going to have fun with it. So if you're sensitive, get the hell out. It's not going to be for you. And I want to judge and critique some people's costumes that they sent me for Halloween. And I told y'all know I'm going to read y'all. Y'all know I'm going to keep it fair, but read y'all if I need to read y'all. So it'll be all in fun. I'm going to read and see who I think has the best costume or best makeup. You get to win a week from being blocked. You're exempt from being blocked. I don't know. I might do something. I don't know. Like if I have like some stickers or something. I don't know. But it's just for fun. I was thinking about doing celebrities too, but I'm like, I don't like doing all that. Speaking of that, Heidi Klum, y'all know she's the queen of Halloween because she has all the money. I don't think her costume this year, I feel like she was just like a little more laid back. Like, I don't want to do all that. I was a whole worm last year. Halloween, honestly, for me this year was kind of flase dog. It was kind of like, ugh. There wasn't really any kids out. But the couple of kids that came to the house, they were really sweet, very mature, very nice. I had a friend, well, I say I was social girl. She literally bought candy. And nobody came to her house at all. And she just sitting there. I just picture her sitting in a moo-moo in a rocking chair, sitting knock-kneed, just stroking her cat. And nobody showing got her candy just sitting there in her hand. Because she's also like, she works as like a dentist associate or something like that. They probably know that she's like the mean lady of the neighborhood. And she gives out dental floss and toothbrushes instead of candy. But just in general, Halloween is dead, child. Halloween, I would not be surprised if in years from now, Halloween is over because it doesn't seem like nobody really cares about it that much. We're on to Christmas and Thanksgiving already. Oh, we're going to read tips and then do jamming with Pierre and then get to the show. And if you come here and you're new, this is how my Rawview works. The Rawview starts at 0.00 and I'll get to the boring drag stuff when I get to it. Let me show y'all what I got Glenn and Chucky in. Girl, you can't tell him nothing. He's too cool for you, too cool for the summer. He's too cool for the winter. He's moving my microphone. He's too cool for Easter. And of course, Chucky, my other child, is still in my sister's house, allegedly getting their hair done. Allegedly. I put these dolls outside, hoping to scare the kids so they don't come ask for candy. They were all like, oh my God, it's Chucky. Kids these days, what happened to their fear? Wait, actually, I forgot. I'm not going to read the tips here. I'm going to read the tips for my UK video. But let's go ahead and I think I have some comments or some things I wanted to talk about. Since this video had the video, that everybody tried to cause some mess on Twitter. There were some Dragula girls that were trying to come for me, as always, child. Girl, y'all so edgy and so bored. Girl, and this time around, girl, I'm going to really read y'all, because I literally don't read y'all. I critique y'all because y'all are on the show, but y'all be trying to come for my neck. So it's time I say things I really want to say. Give y'all something to really be mad about. And also, I'm not sure if I'm doing Canada's Drag Race, but I'm going to need Brooklyn Height, that long nose, beaked, barracuda, shark face looking hoe who has to get tons of plastic in her face in order to try to look fish and still fails. Girl, for you to be a judge on the show, but yet having the time to go on Twitter to come for me when you don't even know me, you damn stank-footed, wobble-legged, sucking dick for a goddamn opportunity hoe, is very childish, immature, and not professional. But I guess girls like you deserve to be a judge, right? Because I literally pay your ass no attention, except for when you're on Canada's Drag Race, and I'm like, all I'm doing is like critiquing your outfits. I have gave you plenty of compliments on your looks and outfits that clearly everybody else makes for you. And you still just try to come for me because you want to get brownie points from teeny bopper kids on Twitter. So anyway, we'll see if I do Canada's Drag Race. And then the tired fans who are always saying things like, oh, you're not booked and busy. But it's funny how the ones who y'all claim are so booked and busy have all the time to stop and make sure to say things about me. If I was that booked and busy, I wouldn't have the time. And then some of y'all fans saying that, but y'all at home unbooked, unbusy, and bothered. I don't need to be out there twirling around in my pads in order to be booked. I'm getting my money right now, and you're helping me get my money. Thank you. Random, but I hate this picture. Actually, y'all, there's no comments. I mean, I think I read some of the Dragula stuff on my UK video, and I'll see the other comments for that video. But pretty much, just because this is like a new kind of series as far as a new season for Dragula, just to kind of look. I want to say thank you to the ones out there who y'all have common sense and y'all know better. Y'all know the things that I'm not. Y'all know that I'm not gonna like bite my tongue. I'm not gonna give these cult people what they want. So that's why they're mad. So y'all know real ones know. Those fake people, girl, bye. But if you would like the tip, please do all that. The information is down below in the description box. Thank you in advance. Tipping is not a country in China. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. It's not gonna cost you money to like the video. Like literally while you're watching, just get your nasty little finger and just press like. That's all. It ain't gonna kill you. Let's do the costumes. Okay, I haven't even looked at any of these costumes yet. Like any. I haven't even I've seen people been sending me stuff, but I have not looked at any. So I'm gonna be just as surprised as y'all when I see these. This person sent me a video. So Jazzy Trappin', let's see. I think you did a pretty good job with the contour of the face. It really does look like hollow. They look sharp. The teeth are a little questionable. These are the keyboards. I want to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Wait, that's Twinkle Little Star. Child, I haven't been a child since 87. 1887. The eyes, I get what you're trying to do with like the angry brow moment thing, but maybe try to make the sockets look a little more circular as far as around here. But yeah, I think you have potential. Just keep going, keep doing you. And yeah. So that's Jazzy Trappin'. So he tried to do my greedy yahoo funky little turkey booty. Wait, no. Cool for the winter song. Look, I like how the face looks like a cartoon. Like it does look cartoony. It's something, I don't know. It's something with the proportions or something. Oh, thanks for subbing. Something with the proportions with the mouth and nose. I don't know. But I do still like it. Yeah, I'm. Oh, I didn't say if I bought or rent. I rented. I rented. I think Jack. I'm gonna rent yours. Okay. So this is Elijah. I can barely see anything. Like I don't know like what to say. But if I'm just judging off it being like a costume, you're at the club. I mean, it's cute. You know, like it's cute. It's cute. Is that even you? Because I haven't even seen you. Is that really you? Or just some random drag queen you took a picture of? But if I had to say like I'm gonna rent it or not, I'll rent it. Next up we have Stacks, and it looks like they're giving me vampire realness. It's cute. I mean, it's cute. Like I definitely see by the pale foundation. I hope that was intentional. Bitch, first off, congrats in keeping those vampire teeth in your mouth. I never can. I don't know what it is. Those teeth do not like to stick on my teeth. That's why I'm always painting mine on. I can never do it. But yeah, I like this. I like it. It's a thought out costume. It's simple, but it's cute. I am going to buy this for you, actually. Now, Josh, I shouldn't even like your stuff because I haven't even talked to you since 2022. You stole my burlap out of there, but I guess I don't know. Oh, you were going to send me that ugly Chucky doll, and you never did. Wait, you never did send me that Chucky doll. I never did get that ugly Tiffany doll, so I am not judging your picture, bitch. It literally just, I'm like, wait, I gave you my I gave you my P.O. box number and everything, and you never, that ugly doll never got here. And it's sad because you probably would have been in the top. The Even Lawrence. You sure you want me to rate you? You sure about that? Oh my gosh. In a silly kind of, I mean, what can I say? Well, the hair's kind of cute. The makeup though, no ma'am. No ma'am. No, girl, you literally got your, girl, you didn't even use your hand. You use your foot. And you put that white, cheap Party City white makeup on your face and just smeared it over. Put on that dang red wig and say, I'm the Queen of Hearts. I appreciate the fun behind it though, because you look like you're a goofy person and you like to have fun, the comedy of it all. But I can't fairly be like, this is sickening, because it's not. Oh, okay. Ryan Adkins. Okay, I'm going to buy this. Now, the chin's a little suspicious. I'm like, is that a ball sack? Like, what's happening with the chin? The nose looks like a microphone top part, the styrofoam. So that maybe a little life could have been done to the nose. But I'm still going to buy this. Because I think you went all the way out. I could tell you had fun. I could tell you like doing this. I could tell Halloween is your thing. I could tell with these tattoos you might beat me up. So I might want to buy your outfit. So yeah, I'm going to buy this. Yes, you're definitely in the top so far. Luis Gonzalez. What the heck is this? But I don't give you points for like creativity. I don't know. Next year, really, like, I don't know. Go there. I don't know. I don't know. It's things that could have been done but better. Maybe the paper could have been maybe more adhered to your face. Maybe bend it towards it looks more round around. Maybe you could have tried to find some paint that actually matched the paper outside, and it would have been all transitioned. But yeah, but kudos for trying. It was cute for you. Glitter the Baby. They said they did a Phantom of the Opera. I saw the other picture they have, like, when the mask was off, they had, like, a scar on the eye. The scar was cute. But, I mean, but it's just so simple, right? Like, it's like, you know, like, I want a little more creativity behind it. Which you were trying to put the scar behind your eye and stuff. But just a little more creativity. But then again, I don't know your budget. A lot of us don't have a budget. We do the best of what we have in our house. But it's cute. But, like, you know, I can't be like, oh, this is going to be like, you know, in the running for who's the better and whatever else. But thank you for still sending your work. Some of y'all DM me, but some of y'all DM'd me, but didn't send me a picture. You're like, accept my DMs. I'm like, no, just send a picture and that way I know how to accept it. So if I don't see your pictures because y'all didn't send a picture. All right, I'm going to assume this is your costume, Silverine August. You're being the mom from Coraline. I think for what I don't know what your, like I said, I don't know what the budget is. I don't know the skill sets all just yet, but I can definitely tell that you're supposed to be the mom from Coraline. You definitely put that hump on the back of your head with that wig. Are the hands made out of car shield wipers? I'm gonna rent the look, but it could be more clean and a little more, and it can be done more better. But I'm still gonna rent the look though. I wanna rent it. Okay, Anaya Love. Anaya is a fan of mine, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna read to her. Anaya, you're just doing drag, child, with a beard. You're a bearded queen. I mean, like this could be any day, every day. Like what do you mean? I mean, it's kind of cute, but. But they also, Anaya's the other person that wrote me that poem a long time ago. They wrote another poem. Oh Lord, here we go. It's called Hogs. Intergalactic queen, woman of my dreams, talented, intelligent, a better man than me. Serving looks, giving face, creating art with impeccable taste. Pierre is a cut above the rest, but I'm a hog, so I won't address. The contributions he's made, the groundwork he's laid, the timeless beauty and comedy, which he presents so modestly. Wafting in my mystery, watching in secrecy, I drag his name through the mud, maybe then I will feel love. Blocked and chopped immediately is what I aim to be. Creating spam accounts for fun is all I've ever done. Oh, you're reading the girls. But as I get older, he keeps building a sickening legacy to stun the children. And with his piggies all around, my bleeding fades into the background. Thank you, Pierre, for the standards you set. The makeup community, drag community, and the LGBTQIA+ community will never forget. That was really well. I think I like that better than your first poem. That was good too, but that was really good. Not you reading the hogs. Thank you for that poem. You're still gonna lose the Halloween contest though. Oh, when the girls try to bribe you. I think you were sending me this from Facebook, which I barely checked Messenger, but so you did Maleficent, and I love Maleficent. I can really see because it's so dark. It's so dark in the video, but I think I like the makeup. It's not bad. I just want a little more with Maleficent, a little more, make yourself look more sinister. Really carve those cheekbones, really carve them with a butcher knife. Like they need to be sharp. Even if you can't afford a prosthetic, there's ways of contouring to make your cheeks look really sharp. But overall, I'll rent the look. Oh, you sent me that. Hey, queen. This is random, but I was trying to find some costumes. Hey, Jameer Smith, I got your stuff because she said her daughter be saying some of my sayings, and so she sent the video. I'm gonna see.
Keep it cute. Keep it mute. I get the boots.
Ah! How much you pay her to say that? Did you spank her? As you should. Oh, children, I tell you. Okay, Xavier Sarsaparilla as Miss Edward Scissorhands. The makeup could be a little but I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy it. I'm glad you did Edward Scissorhands, but made it drag. Yeah, I've done it before. So I admire it. Yeah, I'm going to buy it. Good job. Damn Coco Chanel. Not Chanel. You sent me all these dang looks. I ain't read all the look, child. I'm going to do one. I'm going to see which one I like the most. I'm going to do two. So I see you did your version of Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. This one, I don't know what you're really trying to do with it. I don't know. I do like the stitching around the mouth. The brows and the blue, the makeup could be maybe done a little better. Like a little more, I don't know. It's a little too dark blue, a little too sky blue or navy blue. Queen of Hearts. Let's just say you did do better than the first person that did Queen of Hearts. But when I tell you, you are giving me Aretha Franklin with powder on her face. You told me to read you, girl. But you know what though? Hey, and then this one right here. I do like I think this is that person from Goof Troop, whatever his name is that everybody does with that yellow outfit and the high top fade. I do like that. I'll rent that. Who wins? Pierre, aka Nina Bonina Brown Halloween contest of 2023. Titty roll. And the obviously answer is Ryan Atkins. He won. What did you win? I don't know. You let me know what you want. Do you want a shirt? All I have are monkey shirts. If you're scared to wear a monkey shirt, then you can. Then that's all. And you win my admiration. You win that. I am a makeup guru myself. You win my acknowledgement, and that's all that matters, honestly. And I'll see the rest of you girls next year. Thank y'all for participating and not being scared of having yourself be read or critiqued or for fun. Thank y'all. Okay, it's time to jam on boom. Today we are jamming with another transphobic, misogynist, homophobic icon like myself, Kaya. And I'm only doing this song because I was just hearing it earlier. I want to do, I'm sure a lot of people know the song, but I'm going to do Kaya's Stil. I love this song. This is a, girl, there's no way you cannot dance to this song. Even if you think she hates gay people or trans people, you're still going to tap your foot because it is what it is. It's almost like Azealia Banks where like, everybody seems, hate her, but you still can't help but appreciate the music. So I'm going to do Stil. But personally, I don't think Kaya is like that. I know it sounds weird to say that. I don't think she is. I think she's just petty. And people are like the kind of nasty kind of petty, though. Like the kind of petty where like they might think they're wrong, but they're going to like hold on to like, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all some raggedy. Just, I think she's that kind of person. I mean, I could be wrong. She might be, but like I met Kaya one time though. We had a skating rink, and she seemed very cool, very sweet, but when you're online and then everybody's coming at you, and then you kind of want to you almost want to be like, well, I'm going to keep being this way because I think they're just petty and going to say things that's going to hurt you just because you're trying to hurt them. So they're like, I'm going to say this then.
Shake your body straight down to the floor, now steam.
The way that comes on, it is, I'm telling you, Jehovah Jireh God knew what he was doing when he didn't give me any breasts. Because I would just constantly just move them for no reason. Like, ow, they would just be shaking for no reason. Just. I remember I first heard this song, I thought she was saying ski. I'm like, what? Now ski. I'm like, what? And I still don't get what steer is, but whatever.
All my ladies pop your pussy and roll.
Now, my ladies out there, I want y'all to honestly tell me, how the heck do you pop your cooch? Like, how do you pop and make it roll? Like, can y'all do that down there? Can somebody send me a video? Please. Like, I need to see it. Like, it's gonna pop and then roll.
Then put it in reverse and ride.
That part, you gotta swip it to the left and swip it to the right, then put it in reverse and ride. Ow! Girl, give me a song like this on Drag Race. I bet you the girls wouldn't know what to do. I would love to see something like this ratchetness on Drag Race.
Oh no, she didn't. Oh yes, I did. Now swoop.
Oh no, she didn't. Oh yes, I did. Girl, see, I told y'all Kaya petty. Oh yes, I did. Now swoop. Ow, girl, honey, that's a club song. Kaya may look like Lil Wayne's niece, and she may say things outside of her neck, but you can't take away from the heifer that she puts out some songs that make you dance. Oh, and her other song, Jealous Hoes, was half of these people that jealous. Girl, that's for them haters out there. Anyway, that's been Jamming with Pierre. And that's been Jamming with Pierre. Now, let's get to it. Now, this thing says it's going to be about 67 damn minutes, which means it's going to be them heifers just, this first half is going to be 30 minutes of them doing their own little film. It's like Rawview. It's all about us and then the other people.
Hello, uglies.
They had a hard time coming down the stairs, though.
To darkness, depravity.
Let's say depression. I'm already there.
Because it's time to start the competition.
Damn, they saying a lot. We get it. It's a competition. Or somebody just reminded me that they be saying, drag is art and drag is subjective. So we won't be judging your drag. I hope this year y'all are judging drag. Judge it. If that car don't hurry and get there. Some of these scenes are just too long for no reason at all. I'm like, am I watching a drag competition or a movie? What's going on? Pull up to the girl. Oh,
My name's Inyukulu X.
but then she came in over it. My name's Zuzulu X. I mean, I'm here, whatever.
I'm a spooky transsexual.
Oh, she says she's trans. Okay.
I'm so confused.
I can't see because, like, as always, I feel like their scenery is so dark that we miss out on the looks. I'm sure they're probably getting to the lighting, but I feel like they need a. I know they want it to be dark and scary, but it's like I feel like a lot of times their costumes isn't really shown in the best lighting. But I think from what I can see, I love this face going on. So yeah.
If, for any reason, you are unable to make it to base,
So they have to make it to whatever they're at. It must be some hurdles or something along the way. If they don't make it, then they're canceled.
Running aimlessly in the dark.
And she said she's running aimlessly, but it's showing her politely jogging and walking over a bridge.
circus, sideshow, act, and entertainment.
Oh, is that the one that I said remind me of Phoenix ATL? I think so.
Performer and as a monster.
From what I can see, the look, I don't know if I like it. But then again, maybe it's the lighting. I don't know.
And I'm here to put the fuck in monster fucker.
Child. When I tell you, white folk love, when they say the F word, they say it with such tenacity and aggressiveness. Mother, effer, butter. And their favorite word, the N one. Oh, you know the one. No, speaking of butter, we were watching flashbacks of I think it's either Jenny Jones or Ricky Lake, and they had like some gay guy on there who was like trying to get with his brother's brother, and then the brother came out and he was like, I just want to tell you, Don, you really melt my butter. I'm like, oh God.
Thing I got. I'm mostly scared of.
I like the face. I actually love the face, actually.
Chester, I'm quite theatrical.
Whose uncle is that? He's kind of cute, though, for his age. It's a long time until I get there. To that age, girl, I feel like it's been a struggle bus trying to get out of my 20s.
To win, and clearly,
That green, though, is giving in that light. It's giving.
friends, colleagues, and enemies alike. My name is Jake.
There goes the loud one. She says, I am more annoying than another person. I am more... It's so weird. Well, it's not weird. Because I don't know who all was saying what about me on Twitter and stuff. Besides the obvious loudmouth buffoon Coca. But I don't know if any of these people have. But I'm going to still just do what I always normally try to do. And just judge people fairly and nicely.
And probably the most annoying person you've ever met.
See? She said she's annoying.
My name is Cynthia Dahl. I'm the
Cynthia, even out of drag, I still see Trinity the Tuck. I'm telling you, that is your lost long brother. Well, I guess she said she's trans now, so I guess your long lost sister. Yeah. You're the goth version.
and just spread my puss.
I really thought she was gonna say, and spread my butter.
Comic book nerd.
This is Missy Elliott's son. I'm telling you, the mouth. It's the mouth. It's the mouth. I like the confessional look though. Now, but you know them damn glasses too small for your face. But I still like it though. It's cute. I love the look. That's the ghost. Sure, looking like a ghost before she even got the car.
Miss Hammer, Atlanta's ghost with the moves.
Atlanta? Dang, I don't know any of these people at all. I don't.
Here to fuck up this competition.
Okay, she's doing a grunge version of Princess Peach. I could tell by the hair.
We'll make a lifelong group of friends. Just kidding.
Well,
I'm Fantasia Royale Gaga.
dang her. I tell you, her boobs are hanging down to her pelvis. I know them breasts have that van leaning to one side.
I'm known for my burlesque style.
I love that hat though, Fantasia.
About 20 years now. I am the.
She's acting.
I'm gonna go.
I knew that was got to. I'm like, what is going on? Is that a Jason mask with plastic on it? I can't.
I'm known.
Oh. See, the picture that I found when I was looking for him as a guy, I was like, but I'm like, he looks kind of cute here.
A really specific technique.
Wait, are the teeth done on purpose though? I'm going to assume they are. No, for real, Dragula fans out there, for like actual hardcore Dragula fans, the same way y'all feel that I'm too long in my Rawview, right? Y'all don't think this stuff is too long, or like is all this really necessary? Like I'm genuinely at like, is it really necessary? Like it's just like, okay, like we get it, but can we like get to, you know, the nitty gritty?
Like I'm walking straight through a horror film.
Not a ghost being scared of dark. I'm a, hey, Fantasia, you're doing too much. They're acting. Even though I think it's too much, but it is fun. Like this would be fun to do. You know, but before they have to eat cow manure and chitlin beef. You know, but this would be fun to do. Like I would have a ball doing something like that.
I really feel at home being there.
Right, I'm like trying to walk all sexy and confident. Now, what happens if you get tased and kick them? Then what?
But I have really high standards when it comes to kings.
In other words, I don't really see it for y'all. So if you're going to do it, you better bring it.
She's nice. The skirt is unhemmed.
There's 2 kings on this season.
It's going to be a lot of scissoring going on. Close your ears.
My name is Nyuhulu X. I'm from.
Dang, she sounds so shy. Please don't hurt me. Oh.
Let's cut the shit. Who's going home first?
She really trying to show her like dominance. Calm down, huh?
Tell me why.
I don't see you as a monster.
Oh. Well.
I'm sure you're an incredible 8-count diva. But
oh. Not the 8-count diva.
Back human unit. Well, I do love her little pig nose. That is sick.
I will see Fantasia. So you see me going home? I think.
Oh. Better leave her alone. She gonna hit you with a boob. But why does all this kind of seem a little like rehearsed? Like at first I was kind of like, oh, but then now I'm kind of like, this is already planned. That's what I'm getting now.
We're gonna read each other. That doesn't mean we actually dislike each other. It's not that serious. It's just drag.
Huh, but it's funny you say that, but then some of your Dragula girl sisters take what I say to heart and cry like babies online. But it's just drag, right? Funny how that works for only certain people. Huh. Well, I guess that man still had time for OnlyFans to come do this.
Hello, uglies.
I prefer the word terminally unpretty. Thank you.
You'll be somewhere around Victoria or Landon level, maybe.
They're like, ha 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 ha. I think the girls are doing something, and their challenge is being in the woods. I think they have to do a look that's based off the woods. In other words, I was too busy eating my salt and vinegar chips, checking my Facebook, so I didn't really hear it. Oh, God. Okay, is it finally beginning? Someone said that first half alone could have been the first episode. But for real, though. It really could have been. My goodness.
We show up and we get the box full of Black Moon products.
I never heard of Black Moon products at all. I wonder, are they like color friendly? But I do love the packaging though.
Glad we're out of the woods.
But are you out of the closet?
Bring to the floor, and I've never seen you do more.
Yeah, but at least some people are finally being like, are some of y'all really Dragula girls? Like, at least people are finally saying that.
Hello.
So I like these, but I will say that for me, the material looks a little cheap. It looks like those like you know when you buy a Halloween costume, and it's like that cheap kind of like plastic leather. It's not a read, it's just being honest, because I feel like they would say the same thing to any other queen. It's just being honest. But that doesn't mean I don't like the outfit though. I'm going to still, yeah, I'm gonna rent the outfit.
Joining us again.
Thank you so much for having.
Is it the lighting or what's going on? Let's just say the tan. It's tanning. I hate the wig. Like, I get what they're trying to do with the wig, like, you know, some white guy, Christopher Columbus kind of, I don't know, something like that, but it's too like grandma. I guess their thing is going to be them being a ghost all the time. But this is what I hope to see this Thanksgiving. Speaking of that, are y'all going to go see the Thanksgiving movie coming out? Wait, when did that come out? Is it like soon, I think? But I'm still going to rent the look, though. Oh, right, you're right. The theme is forest. How was that forest? I don't know. I guess because they went to go steal land from the Indian. I don't know. Maybe the boobs are just so distracting. I don't know. Like, hey, yes, this is definitely in some Amazonian, I don't know, some wood somewhere. But then it seems like what it gives me is like, because I don't really think she's like a horror queen. It gives me somebody being like, okay, what can I do? Like, okay, witch doctor. Okay, cool. Let's put it on. Like that's what I'm getting. I don't know I don't know how to feel about this, honestly. I don't know. I'm going to buy this, but none of this has nothing to do with being in the woods at all. Like this could be anywhere. The woods, Walmart, hospital. But I see now people love doing these long arms. Right, like giving centipede arms. I'm going to buy it because it's definitely creative. Like, it's definitely something that a normal person wouldn't think of. But I don't get woods. And honestly, I don't get drag. You know, but I'm sure some people feel the same way about me when I do my stuff. Even though when I do my stuff, like for the show, like the peach and all that, and the mouse and all that, I still was giving like women and giving like body and all that kind of stuff, right? With so many people on Dragula, I don't really get drag. I just get like, there's some cool creative makeup artists that have to use drag as an outlet to show their work, because, you know, how else would they show their work? You know, that's what I get a lot of times, for real. Like, I don't really know if it's like really drag for them, or more so just somewhere to showcase their art. You know, but it's still cool. Yeah, just like a witch in the woods kind of thing. Marie Antoinette witch in the woods. I'm gonna rent it. I mean, it's like simple, but I'm gonna rent it. Now, I'm not gonna say that she was secretly and a little inspired by my poodle look, but I know she's doing that because I had watched. They had this this fable or this fiction story on Lovecraft country, whatever, and it's supposed to be like that six fox tail fox thing. I can't think of the name of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what it's supposed to be. But at first, that face was giving me poodle. Okay, Throb. I guess I'll rent this. It's giving lumberjack. That's a zombie now in the woods. I'll rent it. Girl, what in Shaquila Zulaka Hapa Shapa Shamika Tofa, who just went in the woods and her weave got tangled up in a tree? I'm going to pass on this because I mean, like it's, they put something on, chat. No shade, this is giving me like Drag Race Girl going on to Dragula and being like, this is edgy enough. Like, it doesn't have to be gross and disgusting, right? Just to be like on Dragula, but I'm just like, I mean, it's like cute, I guess. It's, you know, it's kind of Monster High tease. Yeah. I'm put on layaway and think about it. Okay, Cynthia, I'm gonna buy this. I kind of wish the dress could have been a different color, but I'm gonna buy this. I wish somebody would have came out as that dang big mushroom head girl from what's that dang game that was hard to play, Cam? That we tried, that you bought, we bought for no reason. Oh, Elden Ring. Whatever that mushroom lady, that witch with the big old white mushroom thing on. She's really beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Okay. I mean, I like what they're trying to do, but then the closer it got up, I was like, it kind of falls apart. I don't know, but I like the idea, but I think I'm gonna pass. I'll buy this. I kind of wish that all the hair was covering the face, but it's definitely like woods or swamp, so yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Some of them aren't doing that much though for the floor show, but I forgot how long these floor shows are. Okay, can I be honest? For this to be the very first episode of season 5 and the very first floor show, it was okay. It could have been better. I don't feel like it was like a strong coming out for a new season. Besides like Ortic, whatever the name is. But it's okay. What do y'all think?
Because this is the type of artist that we haven't seen on the Dragula stage.
I feel like they have seen that kind of artist though, because what's the one that won? The one that's, I don't feel like they do drag it, to be honest. Whoever won that last, I think the last season, wears a little like, I don't want to say Nazi hats, but you know, the little hats. I feel like they kind of do that kind of same kind of stuff, but Ortic is maybe being a little more extreme in his looks.
Party challenge, but you show up as an anglerfish.
I don't know why it's weird. I think I said this before. For some reason, even though I kind of want to skip it though, but I don't mind watching them critique the people versus like me skipping RuPaul and them and their judging time. Like, ugh. You know, when it's just them and Ross, and I'm like, oh, I'm skip it. But for some reason, I'm a little more interested in like what they're going to say. I don't know why.
So excited to judge people. So
wait, but you don't judge because it's subjective.
That we are not here to judge your drag.
See, there she is.
You are all...
What kind of Jim Henson Muppet Monster?
Some feedback on what we think worked and what...
I really kind of feel like Fantasia could have been there with them, like still there, standing there. Maybe her floor show must have been really good.
And fear insects when they think about being...
They're always showing one person who allegedly is like so over it. But they probably have to go pee.
I don't see what's so horrific about like a freshly...
Okay, but you're saying that and you just look like you came from Monster High and it kicked you out. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's a clean outfit, but that's kind of what makes the look work. Because it seems like some centipede monster that's like, I don't know, like he's like, I don't know, it kind of works.
You are sexy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now that your wig was built around the pillow, I was completely...
Oh, see, now the more I look at this look, I'm like, I kind of get it. Cause at first I'm like, well, I don't know what she's trying to do. Like, is it like some Amazonian? Wait, what? But it's like they were in the woods in a sleeping bag, and the pillow is attached to the hair, and they're running out. I guess I'll give it a little more credit, but just when I seen it on the stage, I was just like,
Get help.
I wish I got that as the viewer. It confused me.
Okay, yeah, see? I'm like, same. Like, I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Cute, and the dress is a little prom-ish.
But we're not judging your drag, though. Remember that. Okay, remember, it's objective.
Tanner's look? No.
I love zooming all the way on his face. I mean, like, all the way.
A woman who was cursed by a witch because she was
She's acting. But still, hey, y'all are questioning this look, but we're liking Blackberry's look. Like, I mean, at least this one kind of looks more like some ghost or something that you would see in the woods, versus like, what the heck is Berry doing? Even though she's making this story up, but it's like, at least, but the look is a little more put together than some other people. That's some that are safe, to be honest. One in particular.
Branding is important. Who is Onyx?
Ain't the music getting dramatic. Like, it's about to blow up.
Hulu.
Hello.
She is so shy and everything how she speaks. And then, hello.
Has you written all over it, and I commend you for that.
Why do they keep showing her? Like, do they have it out for her? Like, they really keep showing her.
Much of everything that I love.
I'm at the face look like pizza. Like, is that cheese pizza, girl? I'm hungry.
Neil was beautiful. Her look is...
Yeah, they want to sleep with each other. Because this is me another Dragula relationship like the last season. Like, here we go.
Did buy things that were sort of store-bought.
But I feel like a lot of the girls there have things that were bought. and they just did what she did and made them look like they weren't bots. So it's like, it's not just her that's wearing things on that stage that were bots, you know, and nothing is wrong with buying something and turning it to your own at all.
Confused by JK's look, and it doesn't make me feel.
I think he's using English. It made me not feel good.
Barry, you three have scored the highest.
Blackberry really scored the highest? I mean, congrats, like, girl, for congrats. But I'm just like, wow. Like, I'm like, really? Okay.
Neo Hulu.
I'm not surprised because they even though they gave Ortnick a lot of compliments, but Neo really got a lot of compliments. So yeah, congrats on the first win.
Santana?
Okay, I think that's pretty fair. Santana and JK are up for elimination with their looks. Okay.
And abandon. Bridge to nowhere.
Wait, so they have to hike somewhere in drag for like 5 miles. And then I think they're gonna bungee jump from a bridge. I mean, it's not the worst thing they've done, but oh Lord. If I had to guess who's gonna go home, I think it's gonna be Santana. And it's funny because I was gonna actually earlier when it came on, it was showing the girls. I was gonna say she's giving me she went home in tease because the way she was talking in the confessional was like, you know, kind of coming for people. It's like, yeah, she must not did too good. So I think she's going home.
I think they're gonna need a few more.
She kind of reminds me out of drag and all that. It reminds me of why do I always forget names? But you know the actress. Oh, it was just in my name. It was just in my head. Start with an S. The lady from The Shining. Yeah, Shelley Duvall. Thank you, Shelley Duvall. Thank you. She gives me Chevy. Like she could do a good Shelley Duvall, you know, in The Shining. She could do that.
It's episode 1. I have a lot of great things. I'll at least be safe.
Oh, see now they're like, oh, so you don't really care.
That's very fun of you to say, Miss Mushroom. I've never.
Why does I don't know? Some of this seems so rehearsed, but then real, but then not. It's almost like they're trying so hard to be like so like look at us, we come for each other, we're reading each other. I don't know. It seems real, but then it seems so rehearsed. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Down, but I guess JK or
why should it?
Oh. I can't.
Well, I'll do it 5.
I'll do it 6.
I'll do it 8.
And I'll do it 11.
I can't. One thing I will give Dragula over Drag Race though is that it's like kind of like how like my channels and how I do things is different from other people. Like I feel like when people come to Rawview, for me it feels like a TV show. There's gonna be a lot going on, some talking, a little skits here and there, a period here and there, maybe some advertising here and there, some makeup here and there, just different. And I feel like with them, even though it's kind of extra and kind of not needed, it's almost like watching like a TV like a show, not like just like a regular drag competition, but like a show.
And then,
well, at least they have to have heels on. That would have made it worse. That's what they should have did. I feel bad for the cameraman, right? Because if they really are doing 5 miles allegedly, it's like everybody else has to go with them and record them. It doesn't look that tall. Whatever.
There's no way.
Not there's no way, but y'all were just saying, I'll do it 4 times. No, I'll do it 5 times. No, I'll do it 7 times. No, it's no way. There's no way.
JK's going home. Duh.
What I don't get is like, okay, like always, if they both do it, then what? Like, that's the other thing, like when people do these competitions and like they go through these things and they still lose anyway, I'd be mad. Like, girl, I ate a roach and snail sandwich and I still went home? Oh, hell no. Shut up. You're so messy. Somebody said, I wonder how Blackberry and Fantasia would have done on this challenge. Why do I see Fantasia's boobs opening up like a parachute? My thing is though, imagine you do that and then you swing into a rock. That's my thing. You do it and then you swing right into that damn wall behind you and hurt yourself. But also, I wonder what the worst part of it is. Like, is the worst part letting yourself fall? Is it while you're falling, or is it when it jerks? Like when when it hits and it kind of yanks your body. I wonder, is that the worst part? Did she just hit the wall? That's mainly she hit the wall. I guess we'll see who goes home right now. But it's like, at least do it where, like, I don't know, like, it should have made, I don't know, maybe it would probably be more dangerous, but like if they could have done where like they had to drop at the same time and whoever got there first, something, because like how do you determine like, well, that was saying, like, do these extermination things really matter when I'm assuming they're still going to really judge it off of looks and overall performance over both of y'all jumping off of a bridge. Like, does it really matter? I think it's just for fun for us to watch, honestly. I just saw that same Camp Crystal Lake sign at Spirit Halloween. I was kind of going to get it. Not JK's going home. No, I really preferred to have seen JK. Wait, I could be wrong. They could be showing more, but I would have preferred to see more JK than Santana. Only because JK's dry humor and their personality and all that kind of stuff, I think would have been really good to get on people's nerves and stuff. I'm like, no. They'll never know you're on top of a bunk bed. What kind of dumb hiding place? Now, y'all could have done my black sister better than that. Girl, y'all could at least have y'all could have had her hide. I don't know. Just going to get up here and hopefully Jason is 2 feet tall and he won't see above here. And they're going to stab him from underneath the bunk. What kind of shots of random flash screens in the skeleton? Oh, come on. I really kind of wanted to see more JK. I really did. I was like, because I really liked their energy from like the Meet the Queens and just their dry, like, kind of like take on stuff. That sucks. But congrats to Santana. But I'm like, oh, I wanted to see more. Well, I guess if I did have to be fair, between their two costumes, Santana's costume was much more polished and looked, I guess, more together. But thank y'all for watching another Rawview, the first episode of Dragula, Season 5. As always, comment down below. We'll keep it respectful. If you'd like to tip once again, please do. Definitely like and subscribe. And I'll see you the next time. As always, remember to stay beat, stay beautiful, but most importantly, stay blessed. Kimacho or Kimochi. Bye-bye.